Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma Anglin and we have been reading through my book, Team Captain Alexander Donson. In our last chapter, chapter 7, we saw Danielle fail her 2-mile test, and now she has to pass the test in under 20 minutes in order to join a team. And with that, let's get on to chapter 9.
Stupid training! Danielle hurled her track shoes against the wall of her dorm room. I hate running, I hate sweat, I hate stitches, and I really hate a meal. She hissed breath between clenched teeth, but like boiling water subsides when the heat source is turned off, so her anger simmered down and vanished in sorrow. 38:25? How could she run so slowly? She had trained herself silly, she had gotten all new equipment to make her faster, and she had watched hundreds of training videos. But no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't get any better. And then, Danielle's teeth clenched again. That annoying Emile, thinking she knew everything, ruining Danielle's chances to join a team. It's her fault. Danielle plopped down onto her bed. Just wait. She just better wait. I'll show her what I'm made of. She'll never be able to talk that way to me again. She threw her head back onto her pillow and stared at the ceiling. The decor in the dorm rooms left much to be desired. Popcorn ceilings, bland walls, and hideous gray tile flooring. Nothing at all like the vaulted coffered ceilings at home, or the richly painted walls with masterpieces hanging on them, or the marble floor. Danielle exhaled through her nose. She missed home. At home, no one could treat her this way. They wouldn't deny her access to any team she wanted to be on. Maybe she shouldn't bother with all of this. She could order herself on a team. All she had to do was call up her sponsor and... Hi, Danielle! Emily, her roommate, bounded in. Danielle lifted herself onto her elbows to look at her. Emily couldn't have been more than 13 years old, rather young for most recruits. She had either excelled in her skill, or she had a rich sponsor like Danielle did. If she had a rich sponsor, Emily didn't show it. Unlike Danielle, who had the latest everything, clothes, accessories, tech equipment, books, room decor, Emily wore either her training clothes or pajamas all the time. She never wore jewelry. Judging by her style, or lack thereof, Emily must have been a prodigy. I heard you ran the 2-mile track today. Emily jumped onto Danielle's bed. How'd you do? Her chin-length hair swayed with the motion. Even her hair showcased her lack of style. Straight as a plumb line, Emily never did anything with it. But the tan color did contrast nicely with her olive green eyes. A pretty girl, all told. Danielle turned her face away from Emily. The run was awful. She laid her head back down. Please get off my bed. I'm sorry to hear that, Danielle. Emily climbed off her bed. But hey, your training will pay off soon. Watch and see. You are so optimistic. Danielle threw her hand over her eyes. I can't get any better, and no one will train me. I heard Emile offered. How did you hear about that? Danielle peeked at her from under her arm. It happened like 5 minutes ago. Emily shrugged. I hear things. Danielle snorted. I wouldn't take her help if she was the last person on this planet. Still mad, huh? It's her fault no one wants me on their team. Danielle buried her face in her pillow. Once the #1 captain writes you off, no one will take a chance on you. Now she's rubbing my face in it. She's the one who started the rumor I'm useless on a team. I know it. I don't know about that. Emily lifted the pillow from Danielle's face. Listen, maybe you have a chance to get on a team now. I heard they got a new transfer strategist from Ansar. He's so good, Major Turnt himself did his orientation. He's been here for a few weeks already, and he has been scouted by 8 of the top 10 teams. He's turned them all down because he wants to create his own. Everyone says he's going to be in the top 10 by the end of the year. What does this have to do with me? Danielle snatched her pillow from Emily's grasp. Some new hotshot is not going to want me on his team. She held it over her face. But Danielle, you are the best technical specialist in the agency, even better than Emile's. And you're the second best protocol director. Why wouldn't he want you on his team? Apparently because I can't run 2 miles in under 25 minutes. Emily didn't hear her. She didn't even slow down. Plus he's from Ansar, the smallest moon in his system. He doesn't know about your failures. You have a chance here. I don't know whether to be insulted or encouraged by your remark. Danielle pulled the pillow off her face to look at Emily. How did you even find out these things? I haven't heard anything about any new talent transferring here. I keep my ears open. Emily pointed at her ears. I'm a communications specialist. There is no such position. There should be. Emily crossed her arms. And there will be when I get on a team. A job like that is covered under the technical specialist. Then why didn't you know about Alex then, huh? Emily swung around to her bed. Danielle shook her head. That Emily had her own unique approach to life. But Danielle had her own troubles to worry about. Clearly getting a sub-25 couldn't be done. Not by her, at least. She looked at her phone. It would only take one call. Then again, if she ordered herself onto a team, her plans would be ruined. No one would take her seriously. They'd all claim she'd get on the team because of her sponsor. That sounded worse than being labeled useless. Her data hub buzzed. Danielle rolled over to pull the data hub out of her gym bag. A new message flashed on her screen. You have been invited to join my team. Wait, what? Danielle peered at the screen. How did this happen? Didn't Emile lock her out? Danielle! Emily pounced on Danielle's shoulders. You're going to be part of a team. Let's see who invited you. She reached over to tap the screen. A profile popped up. Alexander Donson, team captain. He had black hair gelled to a shine, keen blue eyes, and a smirk which said he knew it all. Danielle narrowed her eyes. She didn't like this type. His hair sported the messy look, his locks sticking up all over the place, and his chin attempted to grow a beard, but it looked like stubborn dirt or a scab. Hopefully he'd shave it soon. All in all, not her cup of tea. Oh! Emily smacked Danielle's arm. Danielle, look, it's him! Who? The new transfer from Ansar. He chose you to be a part of his team. Lucky! Emily threw herself back on her bed. Lucky, lucky, lucky! She kicked her feet in the air. Danielle examined the profile. So this promising new talent had chosen her for his new team. She raised her chin. Despite his unappealing look, he must possess some intelligence. Besides, being on his team would really stick it to Emile. With a big grin, she tapped the button to accept his invitation. Thank you, said the message on the screen. Let's meet up together. A time, date, and room number popped up on the screen. Danielle smiled. She had helped design this handy agency feature. At the tap of a button, team members could invite, accept, quit, or kick team members out of their teams. She crinkled her nose at the thought. Perhaps the quitting mechanism had been too easy. However, the system also scheduled meeting places and times for team members to meet. Ingenious. This is so cool! Emily pulled herself up to a seated position. Hey, see if he needs an astropilot or star navigator, okay? I'm open! A talented guy like this probably already has a hotshot pilot, Emily. Emily shrugged. You never know. Danielle chuckled. Nothing dampened Emily's enthusiasm. All right, then. If he's looking, I'll recommend you. Awesome! Emily threw her hands around Danielle. Don't worry. I've been praying for you. This is your time, Danielle. This team is the one you'll make it big on. Not sure what prayers have to do with anything, but thanks. Emily scrambled off her bed. I have advanced flight lessons today. Pray I survive. I'm sure you will. Danielle held her ankles. You couldn't have been accepted into the advanced pilots department without showing some major skill in that area, after all. Emily hung her head. Her ever-present smile faded. Some days I don't feel that way. She picked up her gym bag and walked out. Strange how some people don't see their own talent. Danielle watched Emily leave. Lucky I don't have that problem. She turned her eyes to Alex's profile. His cocky grin stared up on her. Let's hope he's the type to see it.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And if you know anybody who would like these books, share it. Share the video. If you want to pick up the book, the link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.